It was a very long speech, almost over 3 hours. And that is a speech which was being read by somebody who has interacted with the local community on the grassroots. That is a CS who has been a politician. That is a CS who has led the people at the constituency level. And I want to say that when the budget was being read, it has been informed by the previous existing gaps and the limitations of financing those certain areas. I want to say that it is very critical for Kenya to really revive its education sector. And I want to say that when you walk along our universities across the country, which has also reaped big, the infrastructural facilities in our universities have seriously dilapidated. The administration are seriously dilapidated. The hostel where the students are sleeping, seriously dilapidated, with few numbers, even though some improvement are being done under affordable housing, which we appreciate Dr. William Samoei Ruto on that. But I want to appreciate the fact that the money that has been allocated to the education sector, higher education, employment of teachers, recruiting on permanent basis the interns. But I want to say that the capitation for secondary schools is still wanting. I want to say that the numbers may be in terms of billion, but it is still wanting. As a career educator, a serious one, there is still a gap under the education on the capitation that they will receive. I wanted to highlight that I was keenly listening to the PWD's institution, because like yesterday, I toured 5 PWD institutions. There is a lot that is needed in terms of infrastructure, in terms of feeding program, in terms of providing them with the right materials that they need. And so that is still a gap. And I know that the Ministry of Education, when they'll be factoring and distributing based on the vote heads, the PWD institutions must be properly factored in. I was also very keen when it comes to the retirement benefits of the scheme. One thing that I've really appreciated in this budget is the issue of having digital system, so that the employees are like 1 year ahead before the retirement time. That is critical. And I want to believe it's not going to be a story. It is going to be real, because we don't want to see people who have rendered their services to the government keep on coming to Nairobi, forth back, being pushed from one desk to the other. Let it be known by the government that once somebody has retired, the same way they had their details before retirement is the same way they should have their details, including the package for payment to be given. That one I highly appreciate. In agriculture, it is super. In terms of manufacturing and SMEs, that is super. I want to say that all this should be realized. Yes,